It's also got this neat feature where it tells you exactly how many watts out of the 800 you're consuming. So recently there was an announcement that we might be experiencing intermittent power interruptions. Syempre nagpanik ako. Not so much na masisira yung pagkain sa ref or mainitan mga bata or walang ilaw. My instinct was, what does this mean for my tools? I'm already mostly cordless anyway, so a power interruption in that sense is not as critical, but I was concerned about charging my batteries or powering the lights in my shed. This is a Lotus 800 watt power station. This actually comes in two other smaller models. It comes in a 400 watt and a 200 watt model, but both are already quite big, so I figured we should just get the biggest one, since we'll probably put this in a corner somewhere and not really carry it around like a power bank. But if we ever want to take it with us on a trip or something, I think it's still a manageable size. It's about the size of a small cooler. Just note that if you do get this, remember that you have to charge it for 24 hours straight out of the box. They make it clear in the manual, and just in case you are a customer like me that never reads the manual, they have a sticker on the handle to plead with you to please pay attention. So when you first plug this into charge, you will see a red light that eventually turns green after a few hours. Do not unplug it when this light turns green. Just leave it charging for 24 hours straight out of the box. 800 watts isn't strong enough to power most tools like my MIG welder, my chop saw, or even a corded table saw, so you shouldn't get this for that. It is, however, strong enough to power my cell phone. Incidentally, the USB slot for USB charging has its own dedicated power switch, which is great because it doesn't require the cooling fans of the unit to be turned on, which can get a bit noisy. So also plugged in my shed lights, I have a fan, I have my battery charger for my cordless tools. I have a router extension attached to this, all at the same time. So that's good enough for me. It's also got this neat feature where it tells you exactly how many watts out of the 800 you're consuming. So right now, I'm consuming 133 watts of the possible 800. That's a great feature to make sure you don't overload the unit. Overall, I know I won't be using this every day or that often, but I didn't get it for everyday use. I got it for emergencies and for the peace of mind of having a safety net. Syempre ayoko magka-power interruption, but if it does come, at least I know I'm ready.